opening with the ZSS and probably sticking with the ZSS up against Pharaoh and his commanding Yoshi.
Okay, we'll see though. How easy can you deal with the questions that both of these characters pose?
Ooh.
And so you tried it. You tried it at that point. But what commanding start from the side of Pharaoh? I mean, not forgiving whatsoever.
Absolutely. That was a tremendous job there by Pharaoh. Just immediately going for the spike and keeping the momentum forward. A lot of players might have just let it happen. But with a character like ZSS, you needed to keep going. And you needed to keep putting those aerials to try and keep her down. And Pharaoh was able to do that tremendously. And it was a amazing start here. Absolutely putting Styles on the back foot.
Yeah, I'm in such a start, right? Because that was pretty much from zero to finding that first stock. So, I mean, you cannot ask for a better start of a game right now. And so Pharaoh just looking for the next one. The Ektos nearly getting it done as well. And even in spite of how slippery we know CSS can be, we will still have to go in, and Pharaoh will punish that option.
Absolutely. And Pharaoh's still doing some tremendous work against Styles here, getting some beautiful juggles. I am a little surprised at the choice of Battlefield, especially against Yoshi. However, ZSS still loves Battlefield as well. She loves to kill off the top. So it's something that I'm not surprised at, but it's something that I am a little questioning. But I can see the vision behind the choice of Battlefield until it leads to another kill off the top with a 3-stock commanding lead, taking us right into game 2.
That is one thing that I don't know if it's necessarily underrated about Yoshi, but definitely one of those characters that if your character playing against Yoshi falls into tech chases easily, then Yoshi's a character that can definitely run away with a lead and can run away with the momentum. When we've seen Pharaoh time and time again, those tilts are just on point every single time at the ready, those falling aerials to try and set up the juggles. So Pharaoh really showed us that he can run away with momentum at a moment's notice. And so, and again, not forgiving whatsoever. We saw it from the very start. Let's see now if Styles can find a bit of a correction course in how things have been going.
Absolutely. And we see a switch into a Hollow Bastion. This is a much more favorable choice, in my opinion, especially for Styles. So I'm happy to see it. As we immediately take that stock, we are taking revenge for what happened last game and just immediately edgeguarding Pharaoh to the best of our ability.
Wow, swinging bravely against Yoshi. Again, those fair ones into the up smash. I was not expecting it to see in such confident fashion, but hey, that's what Styles is so good already. Not baiting that one out. The second one will be successful. And talk 3-stock for a 3-stock maybe. Sometimes it's all how to counter picks. Oh my god.
I was about to say, I really want to see a reverse 3-stock here by Styles. Because to be PR'd and get 3-stock, that has to hurt. So I'm happy to see Styles immediately coming off the bat and immediately just showing Pharaoh that he is not one to be trifled with.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is a show of dominance right off the get-go from the side of Pharaoh, but Styles is like, okay, I'm not deterred whatsoever. I'm also a very, very incredible player, so let me show you exactly why.
No, absolutely. And we are seeing even now, Pharaoh is not too keen on letting that happen to him, immediately getting their next stock for this game. However, we are still at a crazy deficit here. So if Styles can keep this up, we're going to see a tremendous game 3.
Oh, and I mean, just the confidence in which it happened, right? Like, once more, from the get-go, Styles, not a moment of hesitation, getting that first stock and getting those edge guards going. And now it's only a matter of keeping the distance, perhaps, and racking up that percent in a bit more of a patient manner. And then find that explosive option that CSS is sure to find sometimes, not a second. To try and deal with that egg there. Unfortunately, the position was not there for Styles. Styles still trying to force something out, but hey, we make it back to center, and it's like nobody's business.
Absolutely. We're getting a little bit juggled here, but ZSS has a little bit of an easier time landing, especially in comparison to Yoshi. So it is not a bad position for Styles to be in. Sadly, missing the grab and getting punished with egg lay, but we're getting a tremendous damage once again. Pharaoh well aware of that Styles is able to edge guard quite tremendously, I might add, is playing a lot more carefully off stage. And that is an adaptation I love to see in this moment. But we're going to get caught by the up smash.
Yeah, I love that. The presence of mind coming in from Styles, knowing that, yeah, Yoshi can usually go for the swing with the double jump and the double armor. It's more than enough to tank at the very least one hit, but there, the multi-hit option, just such a constant hitbox on that up smash. And I mean, Yoshi was trapped and there was no escaping. 1-1 it is at the moment, and at the very least, as far as seeding goes, are we about to see an upset?
Absolutely. I, for one, am hoping for an upset just because I really like ZSS. I think she's a very stylish character. She's fun to play.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to see an upset, but all I want to see are amazing games, and we have been getting those, especially with Pharaoh and Styles.
This for sure has been explosive all the way throughout. Though, to his credit, I have to say, Pharaoh, yes, the start was very rough on that last game, but managing to try and bring it back. Unfortunately, just a bit too much real estate being lost for that to come to fruition. But hey, still the same layout as far as platforms go. Let's see if this time can Pharaoh find a little something extra. This is a much more tame start in comparison to what we saw in the previous two games.
Oh, absolutely. With what we saw last game, we saw a tremendous lead there by Pharaoh. Pharaoh was cooking with all of their eggs, with all their toys off stage, and just immediately showing Styles the work. However, game 2, Pharaoh was looking a little scrambled, especially by Styles. So I am very happy to see how this is going.
Wow, the Fair just narrowly missing, and the brave recovery, that is going to be punished. No, instead, we make it out with the Fair. I did not expect that to come through, but nonetheless, still 4 stocks so far. Look at the percents, just so even at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. Both players have absolutely got the read and know exactly how the other likes to play at this moment. And it is going phenomenally for Styles. Once again, catching Pharaoh, jumping off ledge into the air and catching with up smash. So hopefully Pharaoh is able to catch that habit as well and correct it in due time.
Oh, wow. And look at that. I mean, just all those multi-hits and the positioning from Styles and even the timing at that are going to allow him to get that 69% on the go first. But Pharaoh, we know that he can definitely bring this one back in just a swing if he manages to find the right option. However, right now, Styles looking to go for it all off stage, or tries to at the very least, but nonetheless, that's a ton of damage already being dealt.
Oh, absolutely. And we are still building up a crazy momentum here. We're getting jabs, we're forcing edge guards. This is absolutely a situation that Styles wants to be in. But Pharaoh is catching the flip kicks from ledge as well and is punishing them accordingly. So both players are catching the other's habits. It's a matter of who's going to correct first.
Wow, I did not see that one panning out in such a fashion, but nonetheless, still Styles managed to find the conversion. Let's see how much extra credit can be accrued here. And again, those beefy up Bs coming through in the favor of Styles. However, conversion, beautiful. I mean, just knowing exactly how to follow up, Pharaoh evens things out.
That was a tremendous juggle there by Pharaoh. And now we are still just building up a little bit of damage onto Pharaoh with our ZSS combos. But Pharaoh's just immediately going to get out. We're doing some tremendous job. A lot of safety on shield, waiting for a minus option to punish. But still, once again, just right back into neutral.
Those timings from Styles, again, I have to commend them just on the defensive and knowing exactly when to swing to try and catch Pharaoh off stage. However, look at this. Oh, not finding the higher recovery that he was looking for. Pharaoh gonna have to fight for another chance, and he might as well get it here, though Styles just uses that flip kick to try and make it to the other side of the stage, make it back into the center, and sets up a juggle of his own. Let's see.
And we're getting some good damage. This is looking very much like it might be in Styles' favor. Missing the side B, parrying, getting the up special, but jumping out of it. This is anyone's game until Styles can get the side B and upset Pharaoh in a tremendous fashion. What an amazing game.
Wow. That was